So one of my favorite things to do is make scale models of bigger things, bigger pieces of equipment, bigger machinery, and scale it down and make models of it that actually function and actually kind of do what the real thing does. I figured I'd show off a couple of the things that I made in the past that I think are pretty cool. I think a lot of people would appreciate. I've built a lot of things all the way from 30-foot tall transmission tower models to small trucks and engines, and some of the stuff works and some of it doesn't. If it doesn't actually function, I at least try to make it as realistic as possible. One model I made is this inline six diesel engine. It's supposed to be somewhat of a replica of a 3406E Cat engine. Has the overhead cam. Obviously, it's not really close to the real thing, but you know, that's kind of what I had in mind to copy. It's got the overhead cam, and I guess I already said that. The gear drive. Up underneath here, it has the crank. All the pistons, I made all the little parts. Kind of a sloppy job on this, but it's cool because it actually turns over and you can actually see everything work on it. There's still a lot more to go on this project, but you know, I probably have 50 hours just into this piece. My plan for this is actually to make a model of a wood chipper. I used to do wood chipping with my uncle, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I got to see how all the machines worked and everything. Here's a model of one of the wheels that are inside of one of the wood chippers that he had. Got the paddles on the back and all the knives and everything. My plan for this is to make a transmission and actually make it turn and eventually chip little pieces of wood. You know, obviously this engine isn't going to run, but I'll power it with a drill or an electric motor or something just to kind of make it work. Fun little things to play with. Another project I've been working on for a long time is this turbofan engine. I made a lot of pieces for this thing, and it actually turns, and I've had this hooked up to an electric motor actually, and it actually produces quite a bit of thrust just the way it is now, and it's still got a long ways to go. This is a replica of a General Electric TF39 turbofan engine. These engines came on the C-5 Galaxy military plane, and I always thought they were a very unique engine. It's not like a regular one like you see today. It's got the stage and a half, and I'm actually working on the actual jet engine that goes on the back of this that would power this unit. But I got this part done here, and it's pretty cool. This is one of my newer ones. I wish I would have filmed a lot of this stuff, but I kind of just got into the YouTube thing, and unfortunately I've done a lot of stuff that I wish I would have filmed. But yeah, here's just some things. I made this probably 12 years ago. Just a motorcycle. It used to be one piece, but I think it got ran over by a lawnmower or something. I actually found it in the dirt. I forgot about it and found it in the dirt at my mom's house. And here's just a quick thing of a Peterbilt truck I made. I always liked the movie Duel, so I made that a long time ago, about the same time I made that motorcycle. And this thing here just sat outside, and I just, you know, time goes by and I forgot all about it. But I figured I'd share some stuff and maybe just work on something stupid. Maybe reincarnate this motorcycle and fix it up. And I got a whole bunch of junk all over the place laying around. Maybe I can just kind of work on a project, make something kind of cool, like a little sculpture out of this or something. And Let's see if we can't make something cool out of some junk. Well, I figured what I'd do is make some kind of display thing for it. I got these saw blades that are garbage and this motorcycle. I figured I'd kind of make like a display stand and maybe put this thing here for like some kind of fence and make it look like the motorcycle's at a show or something like that. The saw blade here with the yellow on it kind of makes everything pop. Now, let's start welding stuff together and see if I can come up with something cool. I guess that's all you do. It's just fun making stuff that doesn't matter. Well, that warped that blade. Oh. Oh well. Give it more character. What's the fun about this stuff? Who cares? If you mess it up, it looks even better. Crazy how much that warps those blades. Stick to the original plan. I think it'll look better with this one. Yeah, it's kind of cool that that blade's warped. It kind of spins now. Kind of shaped like a top almost. Feel like a lazy Susan. That looks like a good spot for that. Glue it on. Gotta hook up the ground first though. Usually works better. It's not very often I get to just make whatever. It's usually making something with a purpose. Now I got this pulley here that I want to use for a wheel. Make it look like the bike is parked or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. That looks like a good spot for the motorcycle. We'll just tack her on for now. It looks cool already. Got this old piston here. Crankshaft. Well, normally I'd put a little more thought into this stuff, but I'm making a video, so I'm just trying to keep everything short and sweet here, so no one gets too bored. You always gotta have a crankshaft and a piston. Incorporated in a motorcycle sculpture, you know. I'm thinking this would look pretty cool in the background. You know, like that or something. Looks good to me. Yeah, I think that needs to be in the background like that. That looks pretty cool right there. I got this thing out of some stupid experimental jet engine I tried building before. That looked pretty cool in there. Somewhere. But on the other side. That gear actually looks good on the motor like this. That kind of makes it pop. Let's tack that on there. That looks kind of cool. No. Thinking I'll put that wheel right there somehow. Find a place to find somehow to mount it like some big handlebars coming off or something. Make the handlebars like those big ape hanger handlebars there. That'd be pretty cool looking. Coming off of that. Guess I got some cutting and bending to do. Yeah, that looks pretty cool right there. See if I can make another one just like this. Okay. Start with this side here. That'll be easier. No idea how this is going to look. If this was something that mattered, it definitely wouldn't be getting done like this. It's pretty cool looking. Probably welding this way more than it has to be. It's not like it's a real motorcycle. Well, that's not going anywhere. That's pretty cool. What else can I put in here? Oh, he's got to have a couple spark plugs. How many of these do we have? That'd be pretty cool. Make it look like it's the fence post holding that up. Yeah, let's do that. I gotta say, this is the first time I've ever welded a spark plug on something. I think if you were welding a spark plug, welding on a spark plug in the real world, on a real application, it probably wouldn't be for a good reason. I thought I had 5. That's why I spaced them like that. I thought I had 5. Oh well. Oh, we got a valve. There we go. That's pretty neat. Let's try that. Push rods. I don't want it to get overly congested. I want it to look like the motorcycle is the star of the show, not all this garbage. I can put these down here or something. Cross or something. What else we got? A couple rocker arms here. I don't know what to do with these. Let's see. That blocked the motorcycle too much. I'm already regretting putting that valve there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, that looks cool. That's pretty cool looking. Almost looks like a flag or something in a race. I'd say that's probably good enough. That looks pretty neat. Like that only took like 15 minutes or so with that. It's like I want to keep doing more, but I don't want to ruin it. Got this whole junk bearing. You know, that'd look good right there. Kind of. Put it there. That's pretty cool. This thing looks cool, this catch thing. I'm not sure what to do with this. I got tons of these little springs down here. I'm not sure what to do with them though. I don't know why, but for some reason that kind of looks cool. It's out of place. You know, that looks pretty cool right there. Looks like a headlight. Yeah, that looks cool there. Let's do that. You know what I need for this motorcycle is a fender. You know what? This will work for a fender. You know, I learned the hard way a long time ago to wear good gloves with a plasma cutter. I got burnt pretty bad cutting something with crappy gloves on in the past. That was not fun. There we go. Of course, these gloves are, might as well not even have gloves on, right? Straighten this thing out a little bit. I think this will make a good fender. Yeah, what do we got? Gotta be cut out a little bit in a spot. Matches the contour of the wheel pretty good. This needs a little trimming. Slide that in there. There we go. Now we're rocking. Let's get that glued on. That's good enough. Yeah, that needed a fender. That really makes it the fender. Yeah. I'm not really sure what else I could do. This valve, I regret welding that valve on there, because that just kind of blocks it. I don't want to try to break that valve off because I think I'm going to break something else. So one last thing, let me see if I could do something to that valve. I don't know where the other valve was. I guess I lost it. Huh. I don't know what happened to the other valve I had, the smaller one. Strange. Now, let's find something else. There it is. I guess I threw it back on the floor. Now, I need to do something to this valve to make it not look like such a booger. I don't know. For as much as I don't want to, I'll weld another valve on it right here. Yes, I do realize I have all kinds of ways I can cut that valve off, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep this short and sweet and just kind of do something cool to share with everybody, kind of some entertainment. I'm not making a masterpiece here. I think this one here will look good on this side. I just don't want it to hide the motorcycle. I want the motorcycle to be the center of attention, and it's kind of, I guess it kind of is. It really depends on what angle you're looking at it from. I think if I put anything more on this thing, it's just going to ruin it. Now, I really think it's pretty cool just the way it is now. Go too much, it's going to be worse. So But yeah, that's how simple it is just to build something. You know, it's art. I mean, no matter how good it looks or how crappy you think it looks, there's somebody else out there that probably thinks it looks cool. There's probably somebody that's going to watch this video and wonder why I'm wasting my time, but there's a lot of things to waste time on. You know what? Do whatever's fun. But I think this is pretty cool. I guess, yeah, I'll spin it around. I have to remember you guys are only watching me from one perspective. There's the back side. Yeah, that fender and that thing I used for the light right here really made it. It'd be really cool to build like some kind of skeleton guy or something to go on this motorcycle. My dad does really good work like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here for now. I think everyone gets the point. And yeah, don't be afraid to go out and get a welder and try something. Instead of giving metal to the scrapyard, you can always make stuff out of it. That's what I do. Usually every time I gotta clean the garage, I pick up all my pieces of steel and I kind of put them in a pile and say, geez, that'd be cool to make something out of that. I wonder what I could do with that. And I make very few runs to the scrapyard because I just like to keep things, because you never know what you might use them for, whether it's something constructive or just a stupid project like this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this thing, and I'll try to do some more videos and keep them coming. Let me know what you want me to make. If anybody, I know I'm pretty new to YouTube yet, and I probably don't have that many people watching, but feel free to comment with some ideas on stuff that I can make. And I'd love to entertain my audience and make something that they want to see. So give me some ideas and we could whip something else together. Thanks for watching.